Well, hello and welcome to Sports by Compian. We're back, Corey. We're back again. We've tried to set up appointments that didn't come through, but that's okay, people, because we're back now. And we're actually just doing a little quick express episode, just to let you know we're still an episode. We're still people. You may have saw the wonderful shorts that were posted from your very own Chicago Hounds taking on the NOLA Gold. We're here to talk about that game a little bit, Corey. We're here to sort of, just give thanks for the beautiful thing that is Sports by Compian. And of course, our powerful co-host, quite drunk himself already, Mr. Corey
This is true.
Compian's in the house. How are you, Blue 42?
I am doing fantastic. The power move is to not eat and then drink a lot and then eat a little bit. It gets you really drunk
Yeah,
really quick. These are the pro strats. Let me tell you.
nice. Pure talent. And
Pure
this
talent.
is
Results
the
oriented business
results.
with this drinking.
Absolutely. If you're not looking for results when you're drinking, what are we really doing? Are we just trying to enjoy a drink? Is this shirt really that wet? It's crazy, dude. I promise people,
you, got,
you know,
you got some stuff going on with that shirt, man. I don't know.
it's a wet shirt. It's a wet day. The house
This
got their ass kicked. It's all
this
very
is
bad,
shirt
Corey.
number 2 of the day. I spilled beer on
Ooh.
my other shirt and I had to change out. You can't have a shirt with beer on it. Not when you're at home. That's ridiculous. So this shirt number
I
2 for me.
I probably should have changed out my shirt, people, but we did. And so we're here talking to you guys about some wonderful sports. MLR rolls on. We're not really going to get into the XFL other than to say, Corey, that your Battlehawks did qualify for the playoffs.
I saw that. They out here, they doing stuff. It
I don't
seems
know if
like
anyone's going
there's
to be able to beat the Birmingham Stallions, though. So I don't
it
know.
appears not. It seems like it's if there's a tier list, Birmingham Stallions,
Yeah, and then
then there's
everybody else. The
then it's like
Battlehawks.
Battlehawks, DC Defenders, and Brahmas, and then everybody else. Like
Yeah,
it's a 3-tier cake. So you have
yeah,
like the champions, the contenders, and then everybody else who's like 1 and 8 or
yeah.
something like
It's
that.
pretty severe, and they're going to win maybe their third one in a row. They're starting to look like the Toros out here. It's ridiculous. All right. Anyway, Corey, we're not going to talk about that because we haven't been following it as closely as we should. Although we have seen a couple different games. Brahma's struggling. DC's struggling to qualify for the playoffs. Renegades, dude, what the hell happened to them? Fucking wild. They fucking win this whole thing last year, and this year they're just an utter mess. What a
Lost all
world.
their players, man. When all your
Yeah.
I mean, they also kind of snuck into the playoffs because they
Yeah, they did. They
snatched
just
up
sneak into
Luis
the playoffs.
Perez like late in the season to get in there.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
true.
like kind of a late game ploy, and it just I
Had
guess
them.
whatever good guys they had snuck off into the long night. I don't know.
Anyway, the MLR, Corey, Houston remains only one loss. They almost lost to the Hounds the previous week, but Hounds lose by 1 point. Then they go ahead and lose to NOLA Gold yesterday. Dude, then they have dropped 3 games in a row to fall to third place. They were in the driver's seat of this whole thing, Corey. They had beat the Free Jackets, sitting comfortably in front of NOLA, and then you go ahead and drop 3 games in a row. And dude, this NOLA game was frustrating, man. I feel like the Hounds were the better team. Like they had more possession, they had more opportunities, but they just could not get out of their own way when it got down close to the try zone. Maybe some questionable calls by the ref, but the home crowd's always gonna be mad at the ref, whatever we're
Dude,
losing.
anytime
So
you get excited about refs, you're fucking wasting your breath. Like
exactly, exactly. So we will get into a very key point towards the second quarter, but yeah, throughout most of the game, Hounds look like they're in control of this game. An early try from Patty. You love to see the big boys getting a try on a pretty much a missed line out that everybody missed. And the big boy just popped on it and jumped into the try zone. Quite love it for.
you love
Good
to
for
see it.
him. You love to see big boy tries. Anyway, he opens up the scoring, but Nola responds right away with an immediate try. And then eventually they drive it down and get themselves a penalty kick. 8-5. This game is tight as tight, Corey. Throughout the whole thing. Hounds finally get their life together in the second half and manage to get another try on the board, to which Nola immediately replies with another kick. So it's 11-10, just real tight all around. I think the boys finally do get another kick because Nola also gets another try. Now this was probably the turning point of the whole game. I think it was at that point when it was like 13-11 or something, Nola, and you see Chicago has an opportunity to score, turn it over as they've been doing all day. Nola gets a quick line out, ball goes out, and dude, it was a long pass out to the wing. A lot of the fans were yelling that it was forward. It got challenged to be forward. They took it to the TMO because whenever it initially was thrown, it looks like the wind may have blown it forward a little bit, or at least that's what the TMO is saying. because the guy ran onto it and he looked like he was okay. It was more so whether the ball, when it was initially thrown, if it had gone forward a little bit. Either way, this kid catches it, takes it the distance, and yeah, scored and kind of put the game out of reach at that point. And they did challenge it, didn't work, and not only that, but they gave Billy Minks a yellow card for, I believe, an unwrapped tackle during the whole process of them scoring. So not only did Chicago not win the challenge, they're down 18-10 with like I think 8 minutes or so left at that point. And they just lost one of their best players for 10 minutes. So that pretty
So
much sealed the game.
unwrap tackle, they don't like you doing hit sticks. They're like, nah, you got to wrap
Yeah,
that bad boy up.
no hit sticks. You got to wrap. It's real serious if you don't wrap.
Checks out.
So
Checks
yeah,
out.
tough times for the Hounds, dude. They shot themselves in the foot. Really, really tragic stuff, Corey. You hate to see it. And in other news, they did look decent too. Just so much goddamn kicking. I think that Noah was injured. They had a couple different faces floating through the lineup, but they should have been better, man. And like they came in and just, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I think they were the better team, and Nola just to their credit stuck with it, nailed all their kicks. They were doing some fine work, man. It was cool to see their team kind of stick with each other in a bit of a hostile environment. There was a lot of Hounds fans. We showed up with strong force, trying to stop the madness. We're like, no more losing, Hounds, but they wouldn't listen to us, unfortunately. And we fall 3 games in a row, likely out of the playoff hunt at this point. We kind of need Nola to start tripping up. Free Jackets tripped up though, which is nice.
Dude, honestly, I'm surprised to see the Hounds in 3rd place because this may come as a surprise to a lot of viewers. I don't keep up with this rugby at all. So last time I talked about this league was, last time I was on here, and they were like maybe, 0 victories or something. I don't know. It was real grim and looked real sad. So to see them in 3rd place, that's a huge improvement from last I saw. It's good news.
Yeah, it's definitely good improvement from last year too. It's just they were on a streak there of like winning 3 games in a row, and then they now are on a streak of losing 3 games. I mean, winning 3 games. Now they lost 3. You see what I'm saying, Corey? It's sad stuff. It's really serious. It's bad. It's not what we wanted. It's not what the boys wanted. They're disappointed. We're disappointed. To be fair, it does look like it's still pretty much up in the air. Over in the Western Division, they're definitely better over there. You got the Legion, the Seawolves, and Houston all have more points than the Free Jackets. But in the East, it's still kind of up for grabs. They need Nola to lose a couple games. They need the Free Jackets to lose a couple games. They need to win their fucking games. I think we got 5 more weeks of this bad boy. So there's still time.
How many teams make playoffs?
That's a good question. Probably 2 from each. Yeah, I think it's just a little cute little semifinals.
So semifinals and finals.
Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, so San Diego takes care of business against LA. As you can see, the Hounds fell. This is a big win for Miami over the Free Jackets, and actually, I believe good for us in the overall scheme because we needed the Free Jackets to drop a game or so. So that's actually good stuff. The Seawolves won over Old Glory, also good for us because Old Glory is right behind us. And then look at the Jackals, dude. They beat the Seawolves the previous week before that. Good for the Jackals, man. They have more points than the
Jackals also, I remember being terrible. Now they're just out here doing stuff.
Yeah, they're in 4th place over there in the West. If they had a better division, they'd probably be sitting in 2nd in our division.
Yeah.
So yeah, good for them. Yeah, definitely lots of improvement throughout the league. It's been a really interesting league this year.
I like seeing things kind of even out. Like I feel like the NFL is very much like that, where no team runs away and is like undefeated. Like I mean, it happened with the Dolphins, but like it's rare.
That was in 72. It hasn't happened anytime. It hasn't happened anytime recently.
It's like you like seeing that level of competition where it's like, well, these guys are heavily favored, but who fucking knows, man? Any given Sunday.
I think that's why everyone's a little upset with like, geez, dude, could we please not see the Chiefs win a 3rd Super Bowl? No. Nobody needs to see that. Except for Baby Cedric, but most rational people don't want to see that. Anyway, we'll see if the Hounds can figure our lives out. I believe we have a bye week. It looks like. No, is that next week? Yeah, no, we are playing next week. Okay, we got the Jackals. It's a night game. I believe that's a Sunday night game. I might go to that. Sounds fun. Yeah, Sunday night game next Sunday. They got the Jackals at home, or maybe they're on the road. Actually, I don't really know. But either way, dude, the fucking Hounds need to figure our life out. All right, we're too good of a team to be dropping it like this. I mean, it's a competitive ass league, but still. It's not kicking the ball so much. God damn, that was a shitload of kicking yesterday, and just like some bad kicks too. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, we don't always need to kick away possession. Damn.
Look, Steve. Honestly, I'm mad about it. Myself?
Are you though? Are you
I'm
really
mad.
mad? Because it seems like you're not actually mad. You're just
No,
kind of
I'm real
semi-mad.
mad about which team was it that was kicking?
Both of them actually. Both of them were
Fucking
kicking the
both of them.
shit.
I'm mad at both of them. Fucking
Both of them were
losers.
kicking the shit out of it, dude. And the NOLA gold guys were really good at like returning these fucking kicks. It was really annoying. Anyway, that was that. But one other thing I want to say is, dude, the Battlehawks offense looks much different when AJ McCarron is injured. Like, not to take too much away from the guy who stepped in, he did a decent job, like running a couple balls and getting a couple things done. But it was a much closer affair against the Brahmas whenever your boy AJ McCarron was down. Dude, if it wouldn't have been for the Battlehawks defense like the previous week, they probably wouldn't have won that game. Their defense is fucking really good. I think that's one of their strongest. I mean, most of these teams, their defense is their strength, but definitely with the Battlehawks, they got a nasty defense.
Yeah.
Some really fast linebackers too. It's pretty interesting. They got a pair of linebackers who really fly around.
What's interesting is like with a dude like McCarron, I think he's the dude that came over from the Canadian Football League, right?
No,
Like
he came over to Cincinnati. He was like a backup over there, and he was just like, "Fuck it, dude, I want to go actually play so my kids can see me play." And so that's why he came back to the NFL.
Who's the dude that came over from the? Oh, it's the dude with the showboats, right?
Yeah, probably.
He came in from Canada. I think we did like a before the UFL kicked off.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if that guy's still playing. We should figure out where that guy is.
He's for sure
like
not doing well. The showboats are like 1-0.
That was
or
like 2
1-1.
years ago.
I
We
should
did
say.
that on our boys, so I don't even know if he's still in the league. He was kind of an old timer when we did that spotlight on him 2 years ago. So he might have.
So I'm saying, I remember being excited about it. I was like, "Oh yeah, this old timer is in here just kicking ass," and apparently not. Like, where's Ben DiNucci? He's with.
Well, do you
Sea
remember what the
Dragons?
guy's name was? We got to go back and look at what that episode was and figure out what his name was. Yeah. But anyway, guys, if you want to see some of the tries of the Chicago Hounds scoring on NOLA and, of course, a couple of NOLA scoring on us, check out the Sports by Compian shorts. They're out there right now in the world, and you can see them, Corey. Even you, Corey, as handsome as you are, they will allow you to see it. They won't say no.
If they try to stop me, I'll fight them.
You could definitely fight them. Anyway, Sports by Compian fans, if you're going to drink a lot of alcohol, you should probably eat unless you want to be really hungover the next day or really drunk by an earlier time of the day. So it's up to you, but also can be fun. Can be kind of fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Continue to like and support our program. We really appreciate it.
He left without stopping the thing. Well, hello. Let me tell you, you should eat more bacon. Unless you're not into bacon, then don't let me stop you. But like overall, you could probably like put a couple bacon strips on your burger. Oh, I see you're back. I noticed you left without stopping it, so I just started talking about bacon.
Dude, 100%. Put some bacon strips on your burgers, guys. Because if you're gonna have like a normal burger, why would you do that? Put some bacon strips on there. It's gonna take a couple more minutes to fry them up, and boom. Dude, that burger.
Live a little. Get some bacon involved, man. Come on.
Live a little. Have some bacon. Anyway, we're out of here, guys. Thanks for tuning in.